Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right. We've done all the work for you. All you have to do is press play and listen. And, you know, you could say that I'm a little band curious. That's what I've been trying to put out there into the world. I'm band curious, and I like to get to know these artists, and who better than my friends to come talk to me about said artists and nerd out about bands and whatnot. And today we're going to be, I don't know, robots. Maybe you can call me the Prince of Parties. Oh. One thing's for sure, though. It's deprogrammed. Somebody's coming away with hurt feelings. Heyo. Today we're talking about Flight of the Conchords, and strangely enough, this is one that's gotten, I feel like, bandied about a lot in the Discord, but it never got put directly on the table until you showed up, Matt. So talk to me about Flight of the Conchords and why, and we should note that this is Matt's first show. So why is this the first one, and what about them makes them so special?
Hello, yes. I think it's so special for me probably because I heard it when I was quite young, probably 12, 13 when I started high school. And it's just, I love all comedy songs really, like Watsky, Weird Al, and Flight of the Conchords have always had that sense of humor, but they've always been quite positive as well. There's not really like explicit messaging or anything, so fell in love with the TV show. It's been my top Spotify artist probably for the last 4 years now, so it was an obvious choice for me, I think. So,
it's funny you mentioned, you know, it being obvious, and speaking of the words obvious, like it got thrown into the Discord chat. And again, we've talked like kind of peripherally about this band before. Jennie, you said if I'm not on this one, I'm going to cry. So talk to me about Flight of the Conchords.
Well, first of all, I think it started when is my mic doing the thing again?
It's doing the thing again.
Yeah. You sound like a robot.
Hey.
The distant future.
There you go.
So Matt, sorry.
It's all right.
Have fun editing.
I'm going to put a marker there.
So I noticed like when we were doing Music League, I was liking a lot of the songs that Matt put up, and I was like, hey, I want to do a show with him. And he mentioned that he put this on the board. So I'm like, I'm on 100%. This was a band that I've been listening to them for quite a while now, but when they first came out, this was one of those bands that like I didn't want to like them because there's a certain community of people online who were just like kind of way too proud to be like loser nerds in a way. And like, I don't like anything other than XYZ. And this was one of the bands that they kept mentioning. They kind of kept mentioning this band, and so it kind of just put me off of them, honestly, for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm like 100% on board. I absolutely love this band. So
immediately, I think technically Chris was in first, but I went to you first because you said you were going to cry if you weren't on it. So, but then Chris, you immediately chimed in. Hey, Flight of the Conchords, I want in. So talk to me about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Flight of the Conchords fan since I saw them on HBO. I don't even know how long ago, whenever they were out. And their freaking hilarious. Love their music is amazing. I just love everything about them. So, like Jennie, I probably would have cried, and then said, "I'm not crying."
Hey-o.
You're not the only one with jokes.
Well, and then again in that same time frame, John maybe a couple minutes later goes, "Hey, if there's room in that, I want in." So talk to me about it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when the show was on, it was kind of like, I think it was like late night on HBO. Like, I don't think a lot of people watched it when it was on originally, but then it kind of became this cult thing. Like, oh, you got to see this. Like, these two guys from New Zealand, like it's kind of an underdog story. Like, they're in New York City and like they're trying to make it as like the show is them as a band trying to make it in America. And hijinks ensue each episode. Like, things just get crazier and crazier, and they work the songs into the show in like a very like organic and interesting and funny way. And I think it over the years, I think it's been probably 20 years since the show's been on, but like over the years I probably rewatched it 3 or 4 times. It just gets better every time. Like, the songs are so good. Like, Brett has gone on to do composing. I think he's won a Grammy Award. Jermaine has like gone on to be an actor and does voiceover work, and like they've gone on to have these careers, but like this is where it all started for them.
It's interesting because much like Jennie, like this, I mean, you pointed out not many people watched this, John, but like a couple of my friends did, and a couple of my friends are the same people that Jennie was talking about. That, oh, you gotta. And there's one thing that everybody should know that listens to this show, and everybody present already knows, is that if you tell me, oh, you gotta, chances are I'm not gonna. Like,
Never.
Almost never.
Like, that's how this stuff spreads, is like word of mouth. Like,
yeah.
There are some things that, like, yes, that's worthwhile. People push things on you and it's not worth it. But when it's like something like this, it's like an underground thing. I think that's how it spread, just kind of like, even before the internet, really, people just kind of like just talked about it, and it became like this thing.
I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong about Always Sunny. People definitely did that to me about Always Sunny, and I was wrong about that. Sunny rules. And, I haven't had a chance to watch the show yet, but like, you put together a kind of like a context video list for most of the songs on our list, John, and I watched a good portion of those, and I was like, okay, yeah, like, I can see where I probably should have let my guard down and followed suit on this show. But yeah, man, like, for the longest time, I would cringe at the mention of Flight of the Conchords, because I don't know, man, people did that to me about a lot of things. This was just another in a long list. So, but that said, like, we put the list together. It only came out to like 46 songs. It's not a lot, but it's not as easy as you think, is it, Matt? Like, this being your first time, like, you got to cut it down to half, which in it seems like it should be easy. But so talk to me about your first time putting a list together. Like, what were you looking for?
Well, probably when we first made the group, I was like, immediately I wrote 20 songs out. I'm like, I'm happy. This is the list. Then I've slowly went to it and changed a song basically every single day. Then it got to like the last day today, and I was listening to the playlist again. Then it was honestly like, I completely forgot about like 2 or 3 different songs. I'm like, what is wrong with me? So I had to obviously change it. So it's actually been more stressful. I thought, oh, they've only got about 20 songs when I first started, because it's obviously not a big discography. So, but yeah, bloody stressful, and it's very different from me as well. Like, you're all saying you all heard about this growing up. I got told by my friend in high school to listen to Hip Hopopotamus. I listened to that. I liked it, and it was literally no one in Scotland has really heard of Flight of the Conchords. So it was kind of like a self-discovery for me, discovering more of their music, then finding out, oh, they've got this TV show that came out, then finding that TV show. So it was very natural for me to find all this, but it's all interesting hearing you guys talk about getting peer pressured into it. But it's all self-discovery for me. So
this is the olds versus the young here.
Yeah, I'm not one to say you guys are old, but
We
I'm
are.
old.
I
It's
was
fine.
it was about 2012 when I first started, and yeah, I was 13 then. So
Oh God.
Jesus,
Yeah, I got
you're
to see them
actually like my
live. That was
daughter's
really
age.
fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did like a theater tour here. I got to see them live. That was really cool.
that was awesome. I wanted
Nice.
tickets when they came to London, but my friend never got tickets in time when I told him to buy tickets. So he's to blame, Kyle.
Ooh.
So, Jenny, what was, I didn't see you commiserating this go around. I know you did say that you had to be like even more strict than usual, but I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't see you like twisting and turning.
Yeah, I basically like sequestered myself into a room for 24 hours and just forced myself to listen to every song over and over and over again. Um, and I didn't talk to anybody about it because I didn't want to like be swayed or anything.
Yeah.
This was definitely one of the harder ones to go through because literally every single song is amazing. Like there's a few that I'm like, okay, this one's not as good, but I knew it was going to be really hard. So what it came down to was like I usually use a spreadsheet, kind of like what you use to keep track of it for the show, and just kind of put my maybes, my yeses, and I usually lean really hard on that, my fuck yes approach. This time I had to, I think I said in the chat, I had to fuck yes harder than ever before. I literally wrote it on paper with a pen, and I was like, I am not going to scratch through anything. If I put this song down, it has to be there. So I had to like really think about it because I was like, I'm not going to do this back and forth. It's going to be impossible, and I'm going to kick myself if I take something off and it should have been there, whatever. I said, I just have to write it down. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really tough. It was really tough.
Take the hardened approach. I mean, Chris, you're usually, I don't want to say lackadaisical isn't the word, but it's the first to come to mind. But it's like there is usually a lightness to like how you choose your songs. Does this lend itself to that, or did you have a different strategy?
No, man. This one was hard because nearly every song is uncuttable.
Yeah.
Every song is just so fucking good. So, and I found out a couple days ago that I had 22 songs, not the 20 that I thought I had.
Yeah.
And I had to cut 2 more. And man, that was hard. It was so hard because they're just uncuttable.
Yeah.
Every song's a banger. So
that's kind of why I had to stop like doing cuts and just say, this is in. This is
that's,
in.
That's what I did as well. Yeah.
That's how I ended up. It's just like, well,
Yeah.
this one's got to be there. So,
well, John, you're always the secret man. Like almost always, I never know where you're at. Like with your list building. I mean, you're usually the man who puts the playlist together too. So like, did you already kind of have an idea going in, or what was the thought process for this one?
Yeah, and this one's unique because like there's a video aspect to it, right? So I think that helped a lot. I think that was one reason I wanted to go and make the video playlist on YouTube of all the clips, so that gives you like some context, and you can go like I ended up going back to that a lot to use that for my list, like which ones have the funniest settings and which one like does the episode or the video like give it extra context to make it funnier, or is there a line in this one, is there like some part of is there like a look in that Jermaine does in this one, or like a little gag in this one that makes it stand out, which is great. But then you've got this like live album which doesn't have that, right? They kind of like they've always like rumored there's going to be another season, but they've never done it. But they did this live album where they played a bunch of like new songs / old songs that weren't on the show. So that's good because like it enabled us to get past the 40 song limit. But that was the wild card. Like, what do you do with those songs? Because like you don't know where they would fit in like a context of a show. But that was where I ran into like, oh man, what am I going to do with these songs? Like that took the longest for me.
I very much appreciate the video playlist because although I didn't get to work through all the clips, it definitely helped me form some of my first choices that went from, yeah, I like this, to, yes, this video component makes it a fuck yes, to quote Jenny. Like it was definitely helpful to be able to look at the visual gag to take the song to the next level. But also, funnily enough, just like Chris, I cut 2 songs today too. I only had 21, so I had to cut one. And then like I was listening to the playlist beforehand, and I was like looking at my list, and I saw a song didn't make my list, and playing the game a little bit, listening to the song, going, well, Jennie and Chris probably have this one. And then just listening to it, but genuinely going, why is this not on my list? Like, I don't know why I didn't put this on my list. Like, I couldn't recall the video. Like, and so then it was like trying to find, okay, which one can I sacrifice to get this one on? Because this one feels like a big whiff on my part. So, who knows what that is going to amount to, which brings us to the next layer of the conversation, Matt. We've all said a lot of words. There's only 46 songs available here, so it could go any way. But based on everything that's been said so far, how many do you think we're going to get through for the final say?
Oh God, it's only 40. I'm gonna stick to 5. I think 5 seems a good number.
Yeah.
Hopefully more anyway, but
yeah. I mean, it's always smart to play the middle because, what's the worst that happens? There's 5 of us.
You're all talking about metagaming here, so I just made my 20 list, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right, so Matt's taking 5 off the board. Jennie, where do you want to go?
I'm actually feeling pretty optimistic about this one. I'm going to say 7.
I mean, it's bold because there's 5 of us, but also, I mean, who knows? Like, it does feel like a good 7 could pop out right off the top. What do you think, Chris?
I've been super optimistic about unanimouses on this one. 20. No. I think there'll be at least 10 though. I'm going to go 11.
Wow.
I really think there will be. I really think there will be.
I think it
coming in
right.
hot.
Yeah. We'll talk. Hold on. Because we're gonna have to talk about that before we move on to the gameplay. But John, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if I'm going back to I'm floored. If there's 11, you're not going to get a final say. So, I guess you get to pick the one that gets cut.
That's the one that gets cut, which is an impossible choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go. I think the math works out, and I think we're all kind of on the same page with this. I'm going to go 8. I think it all lines up for there to be a lot.
Man, I love y'all's optimism.
I thought I was playing it safe with 5, but
yeah.
Normally, yes, but
so I mean that means, well, I don't want the thing, so like I can't out optimistic you guys. Like I either have to play in between Matt and Jennie at 6 or go under and look like the dick. I guess I got to be the dick. I'll go 4. I mean,
you just don't want the responsibility.
I never want the responsibility. Never.
And it is your show. You could just not pick a number.
I know. You say that every time, but I feel
still
like
true.
I feel like that just wouldn't be right. All right, so if Chris's 11 does hit, that does mean he will get the final say of what song to cut. So if we had multiple people picking over 10, there would be more of a conversation here, but that is what the final say will be if we do indeed hit 11. So we're going to take
optimistic. I think we can do it.
I'm glad I don't have that pressure. So.
I know, right? All right, we're going to take a quick pause, and when we come back, we're going to play the game. It's the program, Jack. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 5 of us have combed through the Flight of the Conchords discography and plucked out 20 songs that we are now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given Flight of the Conchords the time of day. So here's the question. Do I go with the one where I was like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with? Do I go with the song that I put back in today? Or do I go with the one that like definitely made me laugh the fuck out loud while I was driving around delivering people's food. Huh. I think I'm going to go the first time I clicked in. How about If You're Into It?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I don't think I have that one.
All right. If You're Into It gets a 3. All right.
I was in a one night only Flight of the Conchords cover band, and that was one of the songs we did.
I think that's probably the best one, was that added context as well, with like the actual hearing the show. I think that makes the song so much better.
Yeah, I was watching the video, and when Jermaine starts playing the toy piano, I was like, fuck yeah, okay, I know what I'm in for now. Like, I get it. So, all right, so that gets a 3. I mean, on a 5-person panel, that's a good start. Matt, where do you want to go?
I think I'll start with my first song I ever heard when I heard my friend's phone in high school. Hip Hoppopotamus versus the Rhinoceros, which happens to be my karaoke song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that pause after he says my lyrics are bottomless.
Yes.
That destroys every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It destroys at my family karaoke nights as well when I sing it. So
Look at you.
I spent a long time with my first child. You know, you'd read books with animals and then try and get her to think that they were hippopotamuses and rhinoceroses. So that she went to school and would say, "No, that's a hippopotamus, not a hippopotamus. You got it wrong." I tried so hard.
No, to John's point though, like the pause, like I clocked it the first time I heard it, and like again, the video element kind of really popped it out for me. But then when I listened to it again today, and he did the pause, I fucking died laughing.
I love it. The pause and the little throat clear and
yeah.
There's a live version from one of their HBO special that's really good too.
All right, so
yep.
Is that unanimous?
That
Are
was
we good?
unanimous. Yep, we got one. All right, Jenny.
All right. I think I'm going to go with the one that finally got me to pull my head out of my ass and enjoy this band, regardless of who's told me or whatever. Bowie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Ah,
Take that.
no.
yeah, I thought that one would be shit.
Take that 4. 4's good.
And only because it's like they're like the parts of it are covers and like that's a deprogrammed thing, so that was an excuse for me to go. No,
Okay.
I think there's other ones that I need on there more.
See, I don't see it so much as covers as like when Weird Al does something like, Dare to Be Stupid, where it's in the style of a band, but it's not
Right.
exactly
Yeah.
covering it. I don't think that they've done anything that's exactly a cover. But I do appreciate that they do a lot of that stuff where it's like, this is exactly the style of this band.
Exactly.
I actually did some research, and that was the first song they ever performed on TV, and that was with their 5-man group at the time. So You're a Man, which was Taika Waititi was in that one as well. So the first song they ever did on TV was Bowie with him. So it's probably changed a lot since that, but
I'll say.
first song really.
All right, it gets a 4 though. That's not a bad start. All right, Chris.
Well, since we mentioned the whole they play songs that are absolutely a ripoff of X song, let's do one of those. Inner City Pressure.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't do this to me.
You guys, that's the one I cut today.
Oh, you motherfucker.
No.
Oh, I mean, that's might as well be in because I fucking love that song. Because I was listening to it right before, and there's the line, "You sit at home and on your synthesizers," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so good."
It's Abuse Me and Muesli rhyme.
Muesli is such a great. That's the best rhyme, I swear. Oh
Man, I'm gonna feel really bad if the one that I thought Jenny and Chris are for sure to have don't have it now. because I
Should.
could have made that one. Oh, that hurts.
Mm.
Oh, all
I
right.
don't know that I'm going to get my 11 now. Damn it.
Yeah,
Nope.
I think that's probably off the table, unfortunately. John.
All right. How about business time?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's one I cut last minute today as well.
Sometimes you gots to. Sometimes you gots to. All right, so we get that a 4. Again, on a 5-person panel, these 4s are money. So, all right, well, we might as well find out like how stupid I am, right? Let's do the one that I replaced Inner City Pressure with.
Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuda Fafa.
Ha
Fuck you.
No, I don't. You bastard.
I thought I had it, but I don't. No.
I thought that was a really hard cut because I love that song so much. But
Oh, was that a yes from you though, Jenny?
That was a fuck you.
Oh, God damn it!
God damn it.
What I do like about that song is I feel like you could slip that into a playlist for like a wedding or if you work at a cafe and just have it on and nobody would know that it's just taking the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I
almost
think I did French in school for about 5 years, and I think I learned more French in that song than I did in the entirety of school.
Man,
That was almost my foreign language song for the playlist.
baguette.
It's really good to know how to say beef in French.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn. That sucks.
Squash.
That sucks.
I thought Chris was gonna have that one.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It was a super late cut.
Well, it made me think of, every time we're writing a French character on Bell and Dubs or on
Yeah.
we always go like with baguette. Like it just
every time I buy a baguette, I bring it home. I'm like, baguette.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
I think I'll go to their live album and go with Ian and Deanna.
Oh,
Yes.
No.
No.
Sorry.
No.
That's a great song.
I love it.
Oh,
I think it was my top song one year, to be fair.
I think it would have benefited from the context of being in
Yeah.
a show. I think they would have done something really good with it, but I just didn't have a place for it.
oh, one
Mhm.
sexy leg.
God damn it. We're gonna hit my 4, aren't we? All right.
Long way to go.
Yeah, we got a long way to go. You're right. Jenny.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there that I don't think anybody else will have. Also from the, I think it's the last one, Frodo.
You broke up there.
You cut out there, but she said Frodo.
Frodo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I like it a lot,
Yes.
but I don't have it.
Hey.
Yes. Did you know that Brett was actually in those movies? He played an elf in the Peter Jackson movie.
You played
Yep.
Figwit. Frodo is great. Who is that?
All right.
But yeah, I have it.
All right. Take a 2. At this point, 2s are okay. Again, there's a long way to go, but Chris.
Okay. I'll go for the heartbreak one. This might be my number 1, but I don't think it'll be unanimous. Carol Brown.
I have it.
Yes.
Of course. Hoping that you'll stick around.
No, I don't.
Oh God,
One of my favorites as well.
I love that song so freaking much.
That was literally the last one I added, and mostly because of how like his exes are all singing, and he turns to them and
Yeah.
says, "Shut up."
Oh yeah. I thought I told you to shut up. Yeah.
Who organized all my ex-girlfriends into a choir?
The we can eat cereal line.
Oh man.
Oh.
I think growing up as well, my mum loved Paul Simon, and she had 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and it's obviously like a parody of that. So I think it was kind of my version of that kind of thing. It was great.
All right. John?
All right. This one I think I'm going to go with my number 1, which is Always Dangerous, but it's a song that I think like it's almost too good to have been like on a comedy show, because it's this metaphor about how love is like tape and this whole thing, and like it's just brilliantly done, and that's Pencils in the Wind. I think that's amazing.
Yes.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
It was not initially on the list, and I was like, this song has to be on this list. 'cause
No,
that's
it
one of
was.
my
Yeah, it
favorites
was
as
on
well.
there. Yeah.
All right, so Chris and John. I mean, it's still in play. It's still in play. All right. Everybody's trotting out live ones. This one, like, had, like, it ended up being the joke I thought it was going to be, but they didn't play the joke out until the end. Like, it was a multi-layered one, and it made me laugh a lot. Father and Son.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
All right. I just love that You're 30 ended up being the punchline. I was like, I mean, it was like, I knew it was coming, but they didn't do it immediately, which was, I loved that. I love that. All right, so I'll take that 3. That's all right. Better than the bin. All right, Matt?
I think I have to go for none of my favorites. Leggy Blonde.
Oh no, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I that was another really late cut. I love that song.
I had a budgie, but it died. That just has to be a great bloody line.
I almost made room for that one today.
Yeah, that Jermaine's fucking rap. Blah, panties off. Fucking.
I think in the lyrics it just says mumbles.
All right, Jenny.
All right. The next one, I've actually quoted this as being like my theme song sometimes. And if you guys don't have it, you know what I'm going to have? Hurt Feelings.
I got it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Good. Thank God. Now I don't have to cry.
The day after my birthday is not my birthday, Mom.
I think we wrote profiteroles into a Bell and Dubs episode.
We did.
Yes, we did.
Yep. When that came up, I was like, oh, is that where we got that from?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Bring me a small man's wetsuit, please.
All right. Boom. We got 2. And Chris?
Sorry, back to the Pencils in the Wind song. Every time at work, because I have to tear a piece of tape to tape gauze on when I pull an IV out several times a day. And that always gets in my head. Search on the road, search with your fingertips on the tape.
It's an amazing song.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyways, how about go season 2? Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor.
Yes.
Of course.
No,
Yes.
I don't.
Oh,
That's one of my friend's favorites, but it never made the list. It must be like number 22 for me.
I mean, you're talking to like most of the group that was on the Sparks panel, and what do we do?
Yeah,
Dick
true.
around and like, yeah, that's if it's got the word dick in it.
Yeah.
It's my friend's grand's favorite song anyway. That's what he tells me. So
All right. Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor. John.
all right. Let's try this one. There's a line in the song that made it for me. Like can somebody please remove these cutleries from my knees? Think about it.
Yes.
Hold on. No.
Touching the monkeys.
Sorry, which one was that? I must have.
Think about it.
no, I don't have it. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's a quotable line anyway, but
Thought that one was going to be a gold.
God, well, the good news is it looks like we may not even hit my 4. So
That's wild.
yeah. Well, again, you see all these 4s. That's like 1 away type.
Mm-hmm.
two of the 4s have been my fault. To be fair, I'll take that.
Yeah, well, 2 of them have been mine. So, and one of them I had up until like 30 minutes before we recorded. So, I'll go another live one here that I didn't expect to find me. How about Shady Rachel?
No.
No.
Yes.
Hey, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you
I
gonna
feel
pick
like
up
we
this
won't get any
phone?
We got one spoon.
Yeah, we got one spoon. Are you gonna pick up that phone? It's a jazz. No, he plays the flute, and he goes, "It's a jazzy phone." He's like, "You gonna pick up this phone? Hold on a second." Like, oh my god, this is great. All right, Shady Rachel gets 2, barely clinging on to life. Matt,
Okay, I think we need a 5 here, so I'm going to go with "We're Both in Love with a Sexy Lady."
yeah,
Oh no.
Yes.
God damn it. I love that song though.
I'll take the
That was
3.
a tough one because I like it, but at the same time, I felt like it was better in context of the actual show rather than a standalone song. And sometimes that was the deciding factor for me.
Mm-hmm.
Eugene, stop the track. This is outrageous.
You don't get the payoff of the joke that her name is Bra Bra till the end of the episode as well.
Oh God.
All right, that gets a 3.
That whole
though.
episode's amazing.
3s are better than
We
2s.
didn't have the
That was 3.
Epileptic Dog song on the list, unfortunately. I would have picked that one too.
All right, Jenny.
Oh shit, I gotta make a choice. I'm gonna go with another weird one because I just love this one. I love a good story song. Stana from the live
Oh
album.
fuck me.
No, it
No.
got cut today.
No.
Okay, I
That's
can't save
fine.
you, but at least I'm not the only one who can't save you.
No, I had a feeling that was going to be like kind of a wild swing, but I love that one so much that he just basically fell in love with himself, and it's half of the song is talking about like making out with yourself.
Oh, I do love it.
We're covering a lot of ground here, folks. All right, Chris.
There was a couple that I almost cut because of the whole video angle. Because I'm thinking this is an audio show. People aren't watching the videos, they're just listening to music. Where the videos make these songs so much better. But I kept them anyway because I just could not get in me to cut them. There's 2 of them. We'll go with one of them is Boom.
No.
Mhm.
What one was that? Sorry.
Boom.
Boom. Who's
Oh,
the
Boom.
Boom King?
No, I cut that one. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have it either. Can't save you.
Oh. I guess I could have cut it.
All right, John.
All right. I guess this one doesn't make it. I'm gonna have to keep my normal job. How about The Most Beautiful Girl in the Room?
Yeah.
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 Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. I believe it's a no.
All right.
I can't believe I didn't put that on my list.
Wow.
It's a 4. Again.
It's just the part-time model, I think. That's what sends it over.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got a couple more rounds on us before dumping out. That was actually the one I was going to do next. So, okay. How about this one? Albie, the racist dragon.
No, I didn't keep it. Because again,
No,
I'm
it
trying
was
to think
on there,
of-
but
yeah,
Wow.
I'm trying to think of songs that'll bring people in, and
With
that's one where it's like you're a fan and then you love that song. But
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't a fan, and
Well,
I
Racist
fucking loved
Dragon's
it.
a hard
True.
sell.
Justin
Okay.
went for it.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
poor little Albanian boy.
Yeah.
yeah, don't touch the dirt.
Don't touch my dirt. All right. Matt.
I think I'm going to have to go for my favorite song, which is probably no one's favorite song. It's going to be on no one's list. It's like premise based instead of joke based. I'm going to say Bus Driver from the live album.
No.
Oh,
That's really
No.
good, though.
Mm-mm.
that is a really
No,
good
but
song.
it gets points for a Bluey reference, but no.
Oh.
I loved that one.
it's very reflective. It's very emotional compared to the rest, I would say.
I feel like there was a lot more live ones in play than I thought were going to be. Usually that's like an automatic, I'm going to kind of not necessarily disregard, but like, you know, it's going to rank lower. But a lot of the live ones were, I thought, just as funny. Just seems like we all are kind of in different places on them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jenny?
I cut a lot of the live ones because of the whole, again,
Yeah.
Going into it fresh as far as being already a fan.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's some kind of big ones still out there. So I'm going to name Robots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Binary Solo. Yep.
Yeah, that's the other one. I was like, the video adds so much more to it, but I could not cut that song.
Yeah.
I think it was probably 23 for me.
There's the bit he goes, now we say affirmative to mean yes. Yes. I mean,
Yes, I mean affirmative.
unless you know
It's
the
like,
robot.
and also the robo and the two dances. There are two dances.
Right.
that we do.
My favorite bit's probably when he's like, oh, we're like Daft Punk. I'm like, Murray's like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
It's singular.
Murray's such an idiot.
All right, let's see. So that was 2, no 3, no 4. 4 was Rubits. All right, Chris.
Try to get another anonymous in here, I guess. How about Not Crying?
Yes.
No,
No.
Not Crying. Is it 2?
I think it's statistically impossible now how low we've got all these, considering there's only 45 songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it happens. It
I'm
happens.
disappointed in us.
It just
I
shows that
always
they're
am.
all good, though.
Yeah, it's really, and there really isn't been that many in the bin either, like 4 or 5 at this point. So,
6.
all right, John.
Well, Friends laugh together, so I'm going to go with Friends.
Yes.
That is another super late cut.
I
I love that song.
don't have that one. That was a 2. 1 and 2.
Justin, was Bus Driver in the trash or did it have 2?
It was in the bin. Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So now we're back around to me. I think we'll call this one our last round, and then go from there. Dump out from there. This one, I mean, you know, again, you're not supposed to put them in based solely on the video, but I did. How about Prince of Parties?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
No.
All right, I'll take a 3 there. That's all right.
Brett taking the wrong bit of paper.
Yes.
For taking the LSD.
And then just going on this trip. Oh, it was funny. I loved it.
You can cut mine in half. Just cut mine in half.
Cut mine in
again.
half. Can we cut it?
I'll take a 16th.
I'll take a 16th. I'll take a 16th.
Now you
So
got
good.
Austin Powers Get Up, which you see again in Too Many Dicks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. All right. Okay. So, you know, that's the 3. That's all right. Matt, where you want to go?
I think there's still so many big ones left, but I was in Tenerife and I did a karaoke bar, and I sung this song and I got recognized the next day walking around the place. So I'm going to have to go for Ladies of the World.
Oh,
Yes.
No.
No.
No real reason as to not. I just didn't. Gets a 2. Gets to hang around. Pretty sure we're well out of the NTP too. All right, Jenny.
All right. This is our last one. So I'm gonna go with Fashion is Danger.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
That was another late cut.
Ah.
That was like, top 30 probably.
I can't
That
pose for
one-
a photo without thinking of the song.
Oh God, that one is so good. Like I just watched that episode yesterday, and they just get addicted to hair gel.
It's when they instantly style their hair, just put a little bit on their fingers and they're instantly styled it to something.
Yes.
All right. Chris.
I'll do another one that we covered with my little two-man band. A Kiss Is Not a Contract.
Yes.
No.
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 Oh,
It's really nice, though.
it's a pretty song.
It's an important message about consent.
All right. And John.
All right. How about Mother Uckers?
Yes.
Of course.
No.
No.
Oh.
Again, no real reason, just didn't.
Yeah, I don't have a reason.
There's no reason for any of these, really.
All right. Let's throw some Hail Marys here. My last ones, I'll start at the top here. How about Sugar Lumps?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the Hail Mary of all Hail Marys. All right. I told you I was freaky.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. That was one of my favorites, but no.
No.
Wow.
Hmm.
No. Ugh.
That was, I think, 22. That was one I cut this morning, or the last time I checked the list, yeah.
All right. Wait, what is this? I can't read. Rambling Through the Avenues of Time?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Oh. Let's see. Brett, you got it going on?
Love that song. No.
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 I do have it.
Hey, thank you,
But-
Jenny.
You know, what are we going to do?
You should be able to tell your mates that they look good. And last but not least, Jenny. The song, Jenny.
Yes.
What? Oh,
No.
That was a
I
late
think
cut
that's one of
for me.
their earliest songs, one of their earliest story songs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, so that was a 2. All right. So, for the record, we only were able to get 2 unanimous.
God damn it.
Jesus.
So,
We overshot the moon on that one.
yeah, nobody wins. We ware going to converse our way out of it. But we can make this conversation a little bit harder. Matt, you want to empty out?
Yeah, I think I only have 2. You don't have to be a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yes.
All right.
And then I've got Demon Woman.
Oh, God damn it. I meant to put that one.
No.
No.
All right. So that's it for possibilities for 4s. But Jenny, you can still get a couple more in here.
I only have one, and I don't think anybody's going to have it because it was completely fucking stupid. Seagull.
No.
No.
Absolutely love that song. I don't give a shit.
Oh, the voiceover. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. The voiceover's hilarious.
All right.
It's like, is this a metaphor? No, I'm an actual seagull.
All right, Chris.
I don't have any left.
Oh, all right. And John.
I'm out as well.
Hey, all right.
Wow.
We covered 38 out of 46.
I mean, if you want to make the conversation super simple, if you keep the 5s and 4s, that's 10.
1, 2,
Well, hold on.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 9 4s.
Oh, wait, because there was probably 1 or 2 that I didn't have. Shit, never mind.
I got to change this too because
Still gonna fight for Pencils in the Wind.
I would love to fight for that song. It's a great
I think
song.
my 21st song didn't even get mentioned, of Petrov, Yelena, and Me. That was number
Right.
21 for me. But
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go through these 4s and figure out
good.
which. I think Inner City Pressure is the obvious, right? Because that was literally
Yes.
that was literally
Yeah.
in. It was 20, and then I bumped it out. So let's grab that one, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, now let's look at the rest of these. Bowie, Business Time, Carol Brown, Too Many Dicks, Most Beautiful Girl in the Room, Robots, Sugar Lumps, Rambling Through the Avenue. Matt, is there one there that you're looking at that you're like, you can't believe we didn't get?
Bowie, probably.
Yeah.
John, you were the odd man out on Bowie.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
All right, let's get that. Same question to you, Jenny. Now that Inner City
That
Pressure
was actually
Bowie...
going to be my pick.
Oh, okay.
Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor, I think. Yeah, Too Many Dicks.
What do you think, Matt? You were the odd man out.
Oh yeah, no, I do like that song. It was a late cut from me, so I agree.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I like that one, but I think, and if we have that one, I don't think we need Sugar Lumps though.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer Sugar Lumps. I'll throw that in.
Ooh.
Throw that out.
All right, so
if you just watch the video and it's Jermaine's dance moves are like some of the best dancing you'll see.
So why don't we keep them both alive for the time being then? And we'll come back to that. Is there one that you're looking at, Chris?
Yeah, Carol Brown for sure. That might be my number one. I love that song so much.
So I was the odd man out there. If everybody else feels the same way about that, we can bump that in.
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
That song.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. And then same question to you, John.
Yeah,
Looks like you're in on all
looking
the
at the
fours except for Sugar Lumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm trying to pair these up. I think you can look at Business Time and Robots maybe. I think you Too Many Dicks and Sugar Lumps, but I think the Most Beautiful Girl in the Room, I think it needs to be on there. That's a classic.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jenny?
I think I was the odd person out on that, and I am totally on board with it.
All right. So what is
if they chose it as their first song of the TV show, it seems a good choice for us as well.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us up to 6. So we still have room to play here. So let's tackle this Too Many Dicks versus Sugar Lumps conversation.
I feel like it's like 4v1, so I might have to concede on this. So.
I mean, again, like I'm in on both. I had both. So, and it looks like Jenny had both and Chris had both.
I had both.
And John said it's really an either or. So,
well, I think Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor is like, that's one of their probably most popular songs, I would think.
Yeah, I'll admit probably for the masses, it's probably Too Many Dicks is a better, more popular one than Sugar Lumps.
So let's do that.
I think we should keep them both, I think.
Really? I mean, we have the room.
I think so. That whole...
I don't think you need both. There's too much other good stuff here. I don't think we need both of them.
All right. So, I mean...
They're very similar.
That great Fresh Prince, or Will, what's his name? Will Smith parody at the end of Sugar Lumps.
So how about we not boot out Sugar Lumps yet? We'll keep it around, but we'll bump in Too Many Dicks for now. So what else do we got here? Business Time, Robots, and Rambling Through the Avenues of Time. Is there an odd man out there that really probably is just kind of happy to be here, you think?
I'm happy to concede on Robots. I was the no on Robots anyway.
I almost cut Robots because the video makes it so much more than just the audio. The video makes it 100% better. If you're only listening to it, it's a funny song. The binary solo is amazing. But without the video, it's just a decent song, I think. I almost cut it, and my wife was like, "You can't cut Robots."
She's right.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I won't cut Robots.
I mean, so far
I think if it's
go ahead.
Sorry, if it's Robots versus Business Time, I'd probably give the edge to Robots.
I mean, I think I tend to agree. I mean, I immediately pulled up quotes on Robots when we were talking about the song. I also have to point out, like, I didn't see the video for Robots, and it jumped out at me. So I think it does kind of say something about it So
I think the video enhances it, but it doesn't require it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think for a lot of these as well, when I first listened to them, I listened to them all on Spotify. I never watched any of the videos. I loved every song. So when I finally watched the TV show, I knew all the songs already. So I think that enhanced it. But I don't think they're necessarily bad without the music video kind of thing.
all right, so if we take robots, that leaves 2 spots. Now I think we need to start looking into like the 3s and 2s. If we don't think the 2 are from Between Business Time, Sugar Lumps. Again, nobody's brought up Rambling Through the Avenues of Time. I think maybe
No.
it feels like it's happy to have been here. Is what it's
Yeah.
seeming like.
Yeah.
I was surprised that anybody else had it besides me. So
I do really like it. There's something just whimsical about it. It's just her name is secret, kind of secret Cherie maybe.
Yeah, Jermaine's little asides in the thing are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think I really want to stump for Pencils in the Wind. Like that was the season finale, the big epic thing. Like the way they connected the thing, that the whole thing were like, oh Brett, were you talking to me? I was humming. Like they really get into that when it's like this epic Broadway style. Like the whole cast is there at the end. I'd really love to see that one get on there.
Chris, you also had Pencils in the Wind.
Yep.
Did you want to go?
Yep, I agree.
Go to bat
'Cause
for it
that's
here?
the one. That's the one where I was sitting because it wasn't on the original list, and I brought it. I said, "Hey, can we add this?" Because it's one of their best songs. I thought.
It's my number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then let's. Was there a reason it wasn't on your list, Jenny?
honestly, that one doesn't even like, even though I just watched the show, like it's not coming to mind. Like I might like to hear some of it if we can do that still.
Yeah, it all should still be connected. So hold on.
I think the jam ended.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe it's because it was. Let me see if I can restart it. Yeah. End jam. Then I'll start a new one. Well, now we know.
I could just sing it for you.
I know, right?
What's funny is like I did this whole thing to avoid what's happening right now.
Just must be an AFK situation.
Yeah, that's what I assume. So, all right, I'm gonna copy this and then I'll post it in our little
Let's
gimmick.
go, Chris. Stick it together with the tape of love. Come on.
People are like paper dolls. Paper dolls and people have a similar shape. Love is like a roll of tape.
Sometimes breaks off before you were done.
That's right. And just like that roll of tape, sometimes it breaks off before you were done. Another way that love is similar to tape.
Put the
That I've
pencils to the
noticed.
paper, get the paper to the people, let the
Right.
people read about the sellotape.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I
Filed my return.
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out. Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
All right, so the link is in the chat.
Gotcha.
Brown
Okay.
paper, white paper. stick
Yes,
it together
okay.
with the tape. Tape of love. The sticky stuff.
It's got a good message, brown paper, white paper, stick it together. Like, it's got everything.
What are your thoughts on this one, Matt?
I think, well, like I said, I kind of found them through Spotify, and this wasn't a song on their Spotify. So
Yeah.
when I watched the show, I probably listened to the song. It was probably a one and done. But coming back to it, I do quite enjoy it. But I think it didn't make the cut because I've not like grown up listening to it, kind of thing. It's not one I've been listening to for ages.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
for
So
some reason they didn't put it on the album, but they
Yeah.
released it as a vinyl 7-inch single. Like Sub Pop put it out as its own single after the show was over, and it's so good.
So I would say it's probably a reason, but I do like the song. I do enjoy it. It's just it didn't make my 20 because I've not heard it as much.
So then let me ask both you and Jenny this. Do you have reason to block it? Like at this point, do you think it just doesn't belong, or do you think it just was happenstance that it didn't make your list?
I think probably the deciding factor, now that I've heard it again, it probably that it felt like it worked better in the context of the show rather than on its own. And that was probably the final straw for me, because like I said, it was very difficult to make some of these choices, and I threw a lot of stupid shit in, but choices.
Yeah, I do think the context of the show helps quite a lot, but I also think it's like they've got different genres for like the Conchords. Like you got the rap stuff, you got the more folky stuff. This is kind of one of the different genres that's like completely different from the Sugar Lumps and Too Many Dicks conversation. So it's nice to represent that side of them as well. So
all right, so
that's a very fair point.
Well, that's what I was going to ask is like since it's so different, does that make its case? We put something forward like that into the list because it is different from most of the other stuff we have.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. So that brings us up to 9. And then, so let's, Matt, Jenny, like if there's one that you feel like either got a 3 or a 2 that you kind of want to put in here for our 10th song.
What were the 3s then? What were we missing?
So let's see. We've got If You're Into It, Father and Son, We're Both in Love with the Sexy Lady, The Prince of Parties, Fashion is Danger, I can read, Mother Uckas, I Told You I Was Freaky, and You Don't Have to Be a Prostitute. Those are the 3s.
I think We're Both in Love with the Sexy Lady jumps out to me straight away there as one of my favorites anyway.
All right, so
that was definitely one that I felt like it was better in the show, and which is tough because that was a really good episode and it was a really good song, but no, this is hurtful.
Well, Chris was the other person not in on that song. Was there a reason, Chris, or did it just not make your list?
Like I think, like Jenny said, it fits better in context when you're watching the episode, as far as instead of a standalone song.
I think it's still good that you still got that realization, like, because in the show that they're talking about the same girl, but in the song it's like you get that moment where they're like, like, well, you talking about the girl that we were just talking to with her?
Yeah.
Like I think that it gives a little different feel to it. I think it's good.
Yeah, like I said, I first listened to it when it was on Spotify. Like I never watched the show until years later, so it was a long payoff watching the episode after hearing the song, and it was always one of my favorites even without watching it. So,
and Kristen Wiig is hilarious.
Yeah.
So before we get approval for that one, is there one that you're looking at, Jenny?
Oh my god, I really like Business Time. That one is just hilarious to me. The way that it's very like sexy love song, but it's all about like the routine of modern day life and like fitting this romance into your, they're just brushing their teeth and all that stuff.
That's part of the foreplay.
Yeah.
Take out the recycling. That's not part of the foreplay. But
and every time I like put something in the recycling now, I'm like, this is not part of the foreplay.
Yeah. Making love for 2 minutes.
Anytime I put socks on when I'm wearing a suit, I'm thinking these are my business socks anyway.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, Matt. If it were a choice between Business Time and We're Both in Love with the Sexy Lady, could you be swayed on Business Time? I guess is what I'm asking you.
I could probably be swayed. I think when I listen to it, obviously as like a 13-year-old, the idea of listening to Business Time and not fully getting it. But now that I've been in a long-term relationship, you kind of get a different appreciation for it. So I think I could be swayed. I do like the song, but it was just never one on repeat while growing up compared to We're Both in Love with a Sexy Lady.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, is that I discovered them when I was older and already had that experience of being in the long-term relationship.
Right. To get into like TMI situations, it's like, yeah, that comes up a lot. Not anymore, but back in the day with the wife, when I'm down to my socks, it's time for business time. And, and then we both laugh. And
so I'll say the one thing that Business Time has going for it is that it was a 4. Like, I mean, taking a 4 versus a 3 at this point, especially when Chris and John stumped so hard for a 2. I feel like if we take a 4 here as opposed to a 3, we're kind of honoring the game. I don't want to
balanced.
Yeah, I'm happy for Business Time then.
All right, so let's do that, and then that rounds out our 10, and then I'll run this down, and then we'll turn up the heat. So we got Hip Hopopotamus versus Rhymenoceros, Hurt Feelings, Inner City Pressure, Bowie, Carol Brown, Most Beautiful Girl in the Room, Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor, Robots, Pencils in the Wind, and Business Time. Matt, if I read that 10 to you, which one of those screams out number 1?
Probably the Hip Hopopotamus. Is that on the list? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one that screams out to me. That was my first song. So,
what do you think, Jenny?
Oh God. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think it has the most universal appeal.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going with the unanimouses of the 2 unanimous we had, that's definitely, I think, the better one. I'd stump for Carol Brown, but that's just me.
What do you think, John?
Yeah, I mean, Carol Brown was one of the ones I was looking at. I mean, there's so many choices. I mean, you could say Business Time deserves a shot. I mean, I would obviously, I know we've talked about Pencils in the Wind ad nauseum, but I think that would be a great representation as well. But I mean, I think it boils down to, I mean, Hip Hopopotamus is like, I think that's undeniable. I would agree that that's probably the best choice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you guys my thoughts before co-signing on Hip Hopopotamus, because that's where I'm at anyway. But like, I think it would have to be between the 2 unanimouses, and then Inner City Pressure would be the other one that I would offer up, because it would have been like, it was literally minutes away from being unanimous. Mm-hmm. And I think the only thing Inner City Pressure has above Hip Hopopotamus is it isn't approached in a comedy way. Like, I mean, it's funny, but like not.
I mean, yeah, it's a Pet Shop Boys song, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like but like, I also think we want to be clear that this is a comedy band. Like, so, like that would be the conversation to me, but I don't think you can go wrong with Hip Hopopotamus.
I think hip hop's good because it's like, it's a 2-minute song compared to, say, Business Time. If you showed someone, hey, listen to this song, you showed them on your phone, trying to get them to watch Business Time, a 4-minute song, is more difficult than hip hop, where it's quick to the point, snappy jokes. Yeah. Or if you showed them Inner City Pressure for the first time, you just thought, what is that, a Pet Shop Boys cover band kind of thing?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
It shows their own style kind of thing compared to copying a style.
Yeah. All right, so let's lock that in, and then I'll get that going underneath us here, and we will run it down one last go. I only have 2 minutes to say all the things. So, Hip Hopopotamus versus Rhymenoceros, Hurt Feelings, Inner City Pressure, Bowie, Carol Brown, The Most Beautiful Girl in the Room, Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor, Robots, Pencils in the Wind, and Business Time rounds out our 10. Let's let Hip Hopopotamus get a moment in the sun.
That's how it goes. Here's the hip hopopotamus, the hip hop.
They call me the hip hopopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless.
It's perfect. There we go. We have now turned you on to Flight of the Conchords. You're very welcome for that, by the way. We did all the work for you. Really, is that's how we did it. Hey, if you like this and you'd like to be a part of it, like literally pretty much everybody here but Jennie. Like Jennie was my friend before the show.
What?
No pressure or anything, Jennie.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if you want to come be on the show, there's a link in the description. You click that link and say, "Hey, I would like to jump in on an episode," and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get you on here and what have yous. We do the episode on Discord, so you can join our Discord, the Legion of Stupid Discord. I think you can search servers. I'm not sure. There's a link again in the description. The best way to get the link, though, is by going to Patreon, patreon.com/ohijustin. $1 a month gets you in the door, and if you give that $1, you get a invite into like special secret channels, like Oh Hi Justin Braining, stuff like that. It's a little added bonus, and it automatically gets you the link to the Discord, and you can just come join and come count with us. Come help grow a tree, and all sorts of nonsense happens in the Legion of Stupid Discord tree. It's just good times. It's fun. Come hang. So there's that. And again, patreon.com/ohijustin, $1 a month gets you deprogrammed before the rest of the world, gets you the conversation we're about to have after the fact. It gets you the occasional Oh Hi Justin. I try to stay on top of it, but I'm not very good at it right now, admittedly, and other stuff. And depending on when you're listening to this, you know what? I'm not even going to say, because this will come out in February, and the episode may have already been recorded, so never mind. No timestamps, Justin. But we're a podcast. You can subscribe, rate, comment. All those great things are very helpful. If you're listening on Spotify, you can leave a 5-star review and a comment, and I can actually reply back. It definitely helps us appear in the algorithm. Would very much appreciate that. Same thing with Apple Podcasts, where most of you are listening. If you're listening from there, a 5-star review would help us a great deal. Would appreciate that. Of course, sharing is caring, but the best way you can help this show is by telling somebody that you listen to it. Hey, I listen to Deprogrammed. You should too. It would mean the world to me if you did that. And with that, Flight of the Conchords, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.